Psalm 64 and verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Kal halal Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai B'Hashem, Rachachak double honors the apostle and elders of Great Millstone, where I learned this truth from. Peace and salutations to the brothers on down, teaching, preaching, pushing this gospel, good news to the four corners of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Greetings also to the few elect ladies who tune into these video epistles. Hope you're edified, built up by the power that is coming out of this book we call a lesson, this prophecy. We're on this microchipping theme, microchipping by stealth. We're going to get the definition in a moment. He causeth all. That's like a subheading there. Oh, power, his work, his name is Yahweh, meaning he is he to be the existing one. His only begotten son is Yahweh Shai. He's our salvation, redeemer, deliverer, and we are the true children of Israel. They're calling us a bunch of bywords. It's part of our punishment for disobedience to our power, turning our backs on the laws, statutes, and commandments which was given to us. Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, blacks, wetbacks, all kind of names. I remember back in England, it's nignogs, all kind of names that you have to call yourself anything but the true children of Israel. But this man, Esau, Edom, the Edomite, that's his biblical nationality. He's hiding. He's a fugitive and a vagabond. So I want you to call me white. It's madness. There's no such thing in the scripture. The Most High is working on the minds of these fools because they deny him. Let's get that definition straight away. In the title here we have the word stealth, microchipping by stealth. That's what he's doing. He's already started doing it, and then he's going to make it mandatory. We looked at that in a previous lesson. Let's get this word stealth, a few words associated with this word here. A cautious, unobtrusive, and secretive way of moving or proceeding, intended to avoid detection. See, like soft marketing for those who know a little bit about the business world. You see, as opposed to a hard sell in your face. You need to buy this now because it's going to have all these impact on your life immediately. No, you're going to creep around. You see, that's what this man is. The scripture says he was more subtle than all the other creatures that was in the garden. See, it's a man, Esau, Edom, moving by stealth to microchip everyone. That's what's getting ready to happen. So let's get back to the scriptures here. That's what we like to do. Let's read it. Back to that scripture we read. Psalm 64:2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. That's another name for this man. Malachi 1 and 4 tells you who he is. It's Esau Edom, a red man, a thin lip, pointy nose, no melanin in his skin, stringy dog-like hair. That's him with the wicked spirit in him. We know other nations can look like him. Yes, we know that, but we make certain assumptions on these lessons. Anyone tuning in should know by now. You can look like whoever you look like, but we're speaking about this man who's the actual Edomite, the wicked in the earth, with the wicked programming in him to perform all of this wickedness in the earth. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet, that's to sharpen their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Who's the perfect? It's Jacob. That's who we come. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who had 12 sons. We are of these tribes, southern and northern kingdom. That's who we are. Suddenly do they shoot at him, and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. Which is the evil matter? Well, it's that device, the implantable device. That's what's next. We're not going to stop talking about it until they do it, because that's the end of him. As soon as he does that, there'll be like a cascade, a domino effect of this man being rooted out of power, and the return of Yahweh Shai, our King, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, is going to remove this man. He doesn't need to be in power anymore. We're sick of looking at this man bouncing around the earth. He's royal. He's this, he's that. He's a liar and deceiver. He's got to be removed. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying sneers privily. They say, who shall see me? They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart, the mind, is deep. Deep in what? In wickedness, and pushing out a madness. Where are we? Isaiah. Let's get that one next. Isaiah 29, 15 and 16. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us? Who knoweth us? Well, we know you, and we see you. Refer to ourselves as a hopeful elect, but there's a bunch of other folk who are waking up. The Most High has put the truth back in the earth, and all of their madness has been seen, is being manifest. The whistleblowers, everyone's coming out with this man's deceitful work. You can't hide anymore. Who seeth us, and who knoweth us? Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? That's what this man is doing to the Most High. He hates his role in the movie. So he thinks he can go back, or has used this example, he thinks he can go back to the director. I remember back in the day we used to watch these movies or these like series, and at the end it'd always be some kind of cliffhanger. Why? Later to realize that there's certain people who are getting above their status, who, the actors, they want to change certain things. So there's always some kind of cliffhanger while they're negotiating their contracts. Sometimes they write off their characters and kill them off so they just don't appear in the next movie, or they cut their things short. And that's what the Most High is doing with this man. What man? This Esau Edom, the devil that's in the earth, calling himself the white man, thinking he can come back, fly in the face of the Most High to change the script. You can't do it. You just can't do it. Your darkness is not going to be what's going to be in rulership. Let's get to Acts 26 and 18. The conversion of our brother Paul here. Let's just get this verse. I want to speak about this here. Verse is 26 and 18. To open their eyes, this red letter, Yahushua speaking, and to turn them from darkness to light, and from the power of Satan unto the Most High, that they may receive forgiveness of sins. Who's this? What is sin? Is transgression of the law. Well, who was given the law? We're going to keep going around this circle. It's the children of Israel. It's not the whole world. Therefore, they're the only ones who can actually sin technically. Everybody else just do whatever they do. They're not a part of this contract. Read it again. To open their eyes and to turn them from darkness to light, and from the power of Satan unto the Most High, whose name is Yahweh, that they may receive forgiveness of sins, an inheritance among them which are sanctified, set apart, made holy by faith that is in me, Yahushua. Oh yes. Let's keep it moving here. Colossians. Let's get a couple here in Colossians. Colossians 1. Colossians 1, let's go from 12. Giving thanks unto the Father, which hath made us meet fit to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints in light, who hath delivered us from the power of darkness, and hath translated us into the kingdom of his dear Son, in whom we have redemption through his blood, even the forgiveness of sins. We get away from the madness. We've been woken up, the dry bones. Let's just get John 8. We had a single verse here, in 12, I think. They spake. Then spake Yahushua again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. And this is life eternal. That's what we're speaking about. Not darkness. That's what this man has to offer with his microchipping by stealth. He's causing all. He's putting all of the conditions in place to make it irresistible. Even those who have got their gums flapping, saying they're not going to do it. We're going to see the Most High is going to cause the situation. We'll see what's going to happen. Isaiah 25 and 7, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil of wickedness that is spread over all nations. Jeremiah 49 verse 7, concerning Edom, the white man, Esau Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Look at all the foolishness that they're doing, crashing ships into barges and claiming on all these strange fires and what have you. It's obvious what they're up to. The people are just not falling for it like they used to. It's not working anymore. Isaiah, 49? Let's go to verse 10, Jeremiah here. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled. That's why he looks how he looks. That's why he behaves how he behaves. No one in the earth is behaving like this man. They don't look like this man. See? And he's in rulership. He's the one who can dominate and put all of these mad schemes out there, running around from country to country, telling them to accept his foolishness. A man can be a woman and all that madness. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. This man is a fool. We're looking to wrap up with the last few scriptures here. I think we had 1 John 1, just one quick verse here. Verse 5, this then is the message which we have heard of him, and declare unto you, that the Most High is light, and in him is no darkness at all. There's no place for this man, Esau, Edom, and all of his crazy schemes that he's pushing out there. Did we miss one in Ephesians? Ephesians 5, we're going to get it anyway. Ephesians 5. I think we had from 11, have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. For it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret. Some of the foolishness, when your mind can't even get around, what on earth is this man doing? He's already got the animals and every insect and everything. He's killing all of the creatures and saying, now you've got to eat bugs. And if a cow farts, it's some kind of a problem. It's heating up the atmosphere. We've got to do away with all of the animals. And so you've got to eat bugs that we've created in a laboratory. It's absolute crazy. What is wrong with this man? He's got to be removed from power. For it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret. You've got these fish beaching themselves, committing suicide, knowing full well when they throw themselves onto the beach, that's the last breath they're going to take. When they cut them open, they see all these plastic and bottles and poisons inside of these poor creatures. And who's doing all of this? Who's putting all of these waste and chemicals into the sea? It's this man, Esau Edom. This is crazy. Even the animals, the trees, the earth, the ground, everything is mourning, wanting to see this man removed from power. It is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret, but all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light. For whatsoever doth make manifest is light. Wherefore he saith, awake, thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahushua HaMashiach shall give thee light. See then that ye walk circumspectly. Look around, not as fools, saying there is no God, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Revelation. Let's wrap up with this. 16. The 13 verse 16. He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive this implantable device in their right hand or in their foreheads. If you're fed up of hearing about it, well, click the button, tune away. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that took this implantable device. The Apostle John, the Revelator, saw people lining up to get this thing, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the base, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. That's that number attributed to this man. Revelation 14:19. What happens if you go ahead and do it anyway? Verse 9, the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his implantable device in his forehead or in his hand, the same. See, this is if you accept all of the madness, the schemes, you're quite relaxed about everything. You believe, you can't even see, you don't attribute all of the wickedness to any one person. You don't know who's in rulership, so you can just do whatever. Because you've been blinded, you're being blocked. The light is not shining on you. You can't see, you can't see. You're deaf, dumb, blind when it comes to this truth. Then you're the one who's going to accept this man, this beast man, the brute beast of a man in his image, and receive this implantable device in your forehead and in his hand. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, whose name is Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, who is Yahweh Shai. Let's hold it there for the lesson. Microchipping, this is prophecy. Microchipping by stealth, he causeth all. We don't fear man. We fear our power with Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai.